Hey everybody, Aaron Cowan, Sage Dynamics, and this is the Walther PDP. Over the past couple of years, I'd say a couple decades now, they've been really hard or really big on producing handguns, and the PDP is the latest generation of that. Now this is an optics ready gun, and initially to my eye, it's the first gun where Walther was like, let's really try to build this gun around the optic. Here's a 5-round group I fired just after zeroing the gun. So this is a 5-round confirmation group shot at 25 yards. Then we got into the 2,000 round review process, drop testing the gun every 500 rounds. And between those drop tests, I did a lot of one-handed manipulations and just shooting the gun. Used 115, 124, 124 plus P, and some 147 just for good measure. So the big moment of truth. This is just 2,000 rounds. So it is a small sample size over the potential lifetime of the gun. But here is a final group fired after the last drop test at 2,000 rounds. Same distance. For me, the gun maintains 0, which is exactly what I'm looking for. So my initial apprehensions over the shoe not having what I'm used to from other guns kind of put to bed a little bit. And of course the disclaimer is if your gun takes a hard hit, or if you do happen to drop it, which is a little bit less likely but still possible, you should definitely check the 0 before you put your life in that gun's hands.
In my personal opinion, for the money, the PDP is probably the most capable full-size striker-fired pistol that I've had on this channel so far. If I had to pick between this and like a CZ-P10F, ooh, that would be a real tough choice, and maybe that would be a good versus video down the line, but we'll have to see.
Talking about the, where's that damn thing at? Chris had one job to do, and where's the pistol? It's in the case.
Oh, I brought it for the presentation.
Can't even be seen. That's what we're talking about. So it's the Walther PDP. I thought, again, when people tell me this thing's great, you know, like there's this healthy skepticism in it. So I heard this and I was like, that sounds like some corny marketing shit. But basically what they do, instead of doing slide serrations that are cut into the slide, if you will notice on that slide, basically it gets wider right there. Yeah. So they add width to the slide for the serrations versus cut into the slide. So it's like literally around the serrations, it's swooped out, and it's these real meaty slide serrations, and they are meaty.
Yeah,
I mean it's meat.
Yeah, there's no way you're missing that.
No, so. and I like it. One, aesthetically, I think they look nice. Two, they're very grippy for all your press checks and all that fun jazz. So it's pretty damn cool. A little bit of opinion from me. Factory iron sights suck. Who cares? Because if you're not running a red dot on that gun, you're just wrong. Like it really, it's designed to be a red dot gun.
Just do better.
Treat it for what it's designed to be used for.
Ambidextrous mag release.
I was gonna say mag release. I'm a fan of.
And you can switch it.
Yeah, and I like that it's got a little kind of cover around it to prevent. There's this little kind of ledge that goes around it.
Be that ledge right there.
That kind of prevents you from accidentally, you know, ejecting a mag.
Or like if your palm hits it.
Yeah.
Like you could hit that with your palm while you're shooting. Yeah. Hopefully it's not gonna.
Yeah, it's cool.
The mag.
I like it. Ergonomics, very nice. You know, just kind of final thoughts for me. Much like the Hellcat, when it was a case of, okay, everyone's telling me this thing's great, and I know you all had it before it's even launched, so what's the deal here? Skepticism of that gun for me, and I think it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I think it's phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, again, as someone who struggles to get away from Glock, I could definitely see myself buying this gun here, like, fairly recently, because, you know, we got some red dot stuff we want to do in the future. That would be my red dot gun.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a phenomenal red dot gun. I think it's a phenomenal gun with a relatively entry price point.
Yeah.
What's the availability like? No clue.